I'm doing anything I can to get into that door. I couldn't get in, but as I'm like kicking on the door, I kicked their door handle off. Her husband, she was at the house by herself with my daughter and her 2 sons. Her husband, and as soon as that door is opening, I'm going in there and I grab my kid and I didn't even step like a foot into the door. He has a Ring doorbell that I was ringing, so it should be capturing the freaking video evidence of it. I asked nicely and nicely and nicely at first for my child, and after like he upset me in the very beginning by literally not telling me where my child was for hours.
Well, he was working, so he didn't reply. But
it doesn't matter if he's working or not. Do you have kids?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
I do.
But you're not a mother. You don't understand that mother instinct.
Okay.
You have your wife in the house with you? Your kid's mother in the house?
Is there anything else you want to add to the statement about what occurred today?
Yeah, I would like to press charges against him for.
Hey, Deputy Finn, Flagler County. How you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Good. I'm doing good. How you doing?
What's going on today?
Honestly, I'll just let you talk. I'm just gonna let you talk to her because I don't. I'm just gonna let you talk to her. So I literally.
I'm originally from here, and I have a kid with somebody who is from here too. I grew up here in Palm Coast, Florida, right? But now I'm living in Tennessee. So we came down for a vacation. I let my baby daddy, her father, who has only seen her once since she's been 2.5. I let him see her, and then he's dropping my baby off with some random girl that I already have beef with, who in the past we do not get along at all. She withheld where my kid was at since 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm trying to head back to town, and I'm trying to.
Hold on 1 second. Can you just take your hands out of your pockets?
Oh yeah, sure. So you can check. I can pull
Yeah,
everything out if you want me to.
No, it's alright.
Sorry about that. I didn't think about it. My bad, man.
Delta 213 Flagler.
India unit, go ahead.
So I took my kid because she was holding my kid. Some random bitch is holding my child in her house.
Yeah, talk to him normally.
Single 14 on 10.
It's all on their Ring camera.
One more unit.
It's all on their Ring camera.
Yeah, I'm about to say
she would not come to the door and give me my kid.
If they really want to do something, they can.
I took my kid and he shoved me out the door. Whatever, don't care. And we left. But he has guns and shit. So
okay. Who is this person to you?
Nobody. Exactly. I know he has guns and shit though. This is my child.
It is her kid biologically, and she's had her for how many years?
2.5 years.
Yeah,
she'll be 3
and she brought her kid down here for her dad to see, and her dad just wander off on someone quick. So I mean, I'm just being honest.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know the whole story.
Who were you to the household you were at?
Nobody.
So
honestly,
some random people just had your kid at their house.
Yes, my baby daddy just pawned my kid off to someone else, and no one's giving me the address. I had to find out through random people where my kid was at. So I showed up and did anything I could to get my kid because she's holding my kid in a room.
She really
she's like,
tell
mommy,
us where the
mommy.
address is, so I mean, she really wouldn't tell us where the address is. So I mean, I kind of understand.
How'd you find the address?
Through my phone. One of my other friends knew where this girl lived.
Found it.
Okay.
You can read through my phone if you want.
And is this a girlfriend of your baby daddy or?
No, I don't think so.
It's his girlfriend, I think.
One of his, and he made sexually.
Can I ask you something though? Can I personally like go talk to him and make sure like?
No, not yet.
I just don't. I know there's gonna be damages and stuff. And I feel bad because,
the only thing I know about this man is when this girl was in my stomach, he was making sexual allegations that his 2 sons were gonna gangbang my daughter. So that's why I never liked them. That's why I never liked him or his.
Because they wouldn't tell you where she was at, and I understand.
Well, I'm just saying that's who that man is to us. He is nothing to my child or me. They just had my child.
Yeah.
This is my boyfriend.
I'm just the boyfriend. I feel bad.
Dude,
I'm sorry. I'm just trying.
What's your name?
My bad.
My name's and my kid's father isn't even here.
That's fine. What's your middle name?
And we left because I'm like, he has a gun.
Is this where you live now?
No, we just pulled over in a safe area.
We live in Tennessee. Like we just came here to let her dad. You know, like we were letting her see her dad, and he first thing like he's been with her 2 days and put her with somebody. So
all right, we're gonna get to all that, but
yeah.
All right, so what's your current address?
I don't know why he's still here. I mean,
if he wants to do whatever he can.
So
He's got cameras.
What's the zip code there?
He's got cameras. He can do whatever.
What's the zip code there?
37683.
He can do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, there's video evidence showing.
Do you have an address here too?
No.
We don't have an address here.
No.
All right. What's your name?
Hello, Deputy Dorsey.
Hey, nice to meet you.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Deputy Darvitz.
So my buddy's on the way right now, the father of the kid. But anyways, my buddy called me last night and he said, "Hey, do you mind watching my my kid? You know, because he has to go to work. My wife's a stay-at-home mom." So I was like, "Yeah, why not? Bring the kid over." By the way, there's no
Who's the
custody.
kid?
So yeah, he brought the kid over this morning. I went to work. My wife stayed home with the kids, watching them and whatnot. And I get a phone call from my buddy. That's the father. He's like, "Hey, my baby mama's tweaking out. She wants to come over there and come get the kid. But I'm scared that if she comes to get the kid, she's gonna take her back to Tennessee because that's where she's from originally. And they're doing visitation. They don't have anything on paper, but they're taking turns. Okay, you're gonna keep the kid till X amount of days and this amount of days. Anyways, my wife called me saying that that fucking girl was calling my phone or her phone hey, where the fuck is my kid at, blah blah blah. And I told my buddy Trevor, I said, look man, just come get your kid, call off from work and I'll meet you at my house. We'll figure out an agreement. She got there before any of us did, and she was fucking banging on my door, blah blah blah. I got it on the fucking ring camera, by the way. She broke my damn door handle. She put a fucking hole in my wall, broke the damn glass, fucked up my damn garage door. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So now, she got the kid, and I see her fucking driving off like an asshole with the kid in the back of the damn Mustang. So I got in my car and I fucking followed him. And thank God I see this guy. He's on the side of the road. I rolled him. I said, hey, listen, there's a Mustang right there. Follow me so we can, figure out what's going on. I told him the whole run around or whatnot. So yeah, now we're here.
Where do you live at?
In the L section.
L section?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
So how did they get the kid out of the house?
I walked in there because I know her. I've known her since her childhood. And I said, hey, relax. I'm gonna go and get your kid. She's like, get my fucking kid right now. And start fucking tweaking on me. I'm like, look, relax. She started getting in my face. I'm like, yo, listen, get out of my face. We're gonna get your kid. Everything's gonna be resolved. Just relax. So she's fucking. My door handle was already broken, by the way. And I got in the house. My wife opened up the door, and she gets in my wife's face. You better not fucking.
She went into the house?
Yeah, she went into my house, and I'm like, yo, get out of my house, seriously. She goes, what the fuck are you gonna do? And like I said, I got everything on the camera. So I pushed her. I said, yo, get the fuck out of my house. And then, she went on, and then she fucking found a rock, and she fucking threw it out my damn window.
Broke it?
Broke the window?
I don't know if it's broken or not. I was in an adrenaline rush, so I was just running around the house and shit. And then I was like, no, fuck this. So I'm gonna get in my car and follow him. So that's what I did.
How'd she get the kid though?
Because my wife was at the door because she was a little scared. She didn't want she didn't want nobody coming in, and she was because my front glass, it's tinted, so you can see in, but you can't see out. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, she was holding the kid right there, and then she snatched the kid out of my wife's hands, because the babysitting duty.
Was your wife inside or outside when she did it? So she entered your house?
Yeah, she was inside my house. Oh yeah.
Did she break anything inside the house?
My wall.
Are you wanting to pursue criminal charges?
I'm not gonna figure that one out just yet. I might hold off on that, but I might do it. I'm just piecing everything out together. But I'll show you the camera going on right now. Yeah, go ahead. That's the front door. There you go. It was real polite at first, knock knock, and then after the aggression started to build up, fucking all this shit. There you go.
Open the fucking door, bitch, and give me my kid.
How long have you known her for?
Shit, 10 years. We grew up.
I know where you
went to school
live.
together.
You had to sit there.
After they got a nice divorce, we parted our ways.
Give me my goddamn kid.
Baby,
Dad,
not
her.
Yeah.
But you've known her for 10 years.
Yeah, used to be friends with her.
Is my kid here, you scary ass bitch?
So
Yes
ghetto.
or no? That's all you gotta damn say, bitch. Is my kid here, yes or no? Is my kid here? Is my kid here? Is my kid here? Don't make me throw a rock. My kid here. Is my kid here? Rhea? Is here, yes or no, bitch? Is here?
You got the kid screaming in the back and shit. Yeah.
Is my kid here or not? You skinny ass bitch. Is my kid here or not?
There goes me.
Fuck this shit up real quick, ho! Where the fuck? Where's my kid? Where is she in my car? Is she in my, your fucking wife? Your scary ass fucking wife? Your scary ass fucking wife won't give me my goddamn kid! Give me my fucking kid! So go in there with your broken ass door handles. You're gonna have to go through your fucking garage or something.
Why are you gonna?
You want me to throw a fucking? You want me to throw a goddamn rock through your window? Give me my kid!
Throw a rock in my window, yes.
You want me to? Open the goddamn door then.
How am I gonna do it? How am I gonna do it? Kenny.
Stupid ass bitch.
She's forceful in your house?
Yeah, she forced herself into my house.
Yeah,
Eventually, you'll see me like push her out of my house.
Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
From watching inside, you said she damaged the wall in the house?
Yeah.
And was that guy that's over there with her now, was he in the car too?
He was, he was in the Mustang at the moment, well, at the time.
And he never get out or say anything?
No.
Do you know who he is?
I have no idea who that guy is. I think that's her new boyfriend.
Okay.
But let me see if there's any more. All right, so there's another. I figure I got the front camera as well.
Okay.
This one. Let's see if you can see anything going on from here.
I see you at your fucking house. Your scary ass fucking wife. Your scary ass fucking wife won't give me my goddamn kid. Give me my fucking kid. So go in there with your broken ass.
I'm just trying to be so calm with this girl. Oh, yeah, that was it. I guess I didn't pick
What
up
about the
rest of it.
interior camera? Do you have any interior cameras?
I do have an interior camera, but the thing is, I don't have the subscription for. Well, you can probably see what type of damage it is. That's my wife. This is live right now, but like in that corner right there's a big ass hole, like from the.
Okay, from slamming the door open?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Did she hit you at all, or your wife?
No, she didn't hit me. No, I made
What
sure.
about your wife when she was grabbing the kid
No,
or
she was
anything?
all up in her face. That's it.
But she didn't like grab her when she was taking the kid or scratch her or anything?
I know she grabbed the kid out of her hands, but as far as like nothing like scratching like on top of like her type, nothing. But yeah, that's
But you're unsure whether or not you want to pursue any type of criminal charges?
Yeah, I'll probably wait on that, see what I want to do, because I want to talk to first the father.
Where's he coming from?
He's on his way from work right now. I told him the location. He's probably here in like 5 minutes. He's coming from Daytona from work.
Okay. So what do you need now?
Can I get your ID?
Sure.
Is there any custody orders in place or anything?
No, I've had her since she was born. Her dad got deployed for 2 years of her life, and then he just got back like 6 months ago, or on her second birthday, yes, 6 months ago. And I'm bringing her down so that he can see her. And he pawns her off to some random stranger that I've had problems with in the past. Like, this man has made sexual allegations against my child. So I'm over here texting anybody I can to know where my kid is at. And everyone is ignoring the fuck out of me. Or
You do have
I have
all
text
that.
messages proof saying,
I mean, you
they're
should
like,
know at least where
they're
she's
just
at.
telling me,
And she does that for him.
no. Like, I'm not gonna get her, because he's like, you're just gonna take her and I'm not gonna see her.
We was gonna give her. I mean, we was gonna give her. Right
I told him, I said I was gonna give her back. I just
Well,
didn't want her at some random ass fucking, I don't know what goes on in that house. I don't know if he touches his
Delta
own
213
kids.
Delta.
Don't know if his kids are touching his siblings.
Reference the assist public I was on so far.
If I want to, that's kidnapping my child.
I mean, them not letting you know where they are.
Stop talking for a
she
second.
is
In
kinda
reference
odd.
to the assist public I was on before, I'm just gonna check on your child.
She's good. And from my point of view, I'm over here not able to even get my kid. I feel hopeless as a mother. Like, my kid's being kidnapped from me. Nobody's letting me know where my kid is gone. I'm trying to head back to Tennessee, and he won't let me see where
I think that would have made everything.
She answered
So-
my phone call. I got her number, and she answered my phone call, and she wasn't letting me know where her address was or where my
Just,
kid was at.
I'm not sure what exactly is going on with this yet. Alright. You guys you're not under arrest or anything at this time, okay? I
We
know
were
it's-
trying to just kind of explain.
No,
to
no,
you
no,
what's
no,
going
I
on.
know. Just
Because it is wild. It's
just to
weird.
continue talking with you and
Yeah.
questioning and stuff, I just gotta read this here, alright?
Yes.
You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say maybe uses
You're
tongue tied.
good.
Alright. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say maybe uses evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her with you now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. Do you both understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
With these rights in mind, are you willing to speak with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So as far as I got now, you guys live in Tennessee with
Yes.
your child.
Yes.
Child's father came back to Florida about 6 months ago. You guys just brought the child to see father.
Yes.
When did you guys get into town?
On the 15th.
Yeah.
First 15th night. So
Technically
actually
16th.
16th.
Yeah,
early
16th morning. Technically.
So he's had her since that 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 a.m.
Okay,
16th morning.
So you turned her over to him at 4 o'clock in the morning on the 16th?
Yes, there's text messages to prove.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. And then everything's been fine the last 2 days up until
He took
today?
her, he took her to the fair and everything. And then this morning, I'm like, hey, you're working. Where's my kid today? I called his mom. She's working. I called the other 2 people that he said that would be babysitting her. They are both working too. So I'm like, okay, where's my kid? Nobody would answer me for hours. And eventually I got word that she was at this person's house. And then I finally found her address through one of my other friends. And I showed
What
up.
is the address? So you went to the house. What happened when she pulled up to the house?
Okay, so I went to the house and she has a Ring camera. So I ended up clicking it after I knocked on the door. I knocked on the door and I'm like looking in and I'm like, is my kid here? And she takes the kids and walks them in. Is my kid here? Open up the door. If my kid is out here, send her out. And I'm like going to the window and I'm like listening if that's my child, because she has 2 small ones too. And I hear that it's my child and she's not answering the door. She keeps walking past the door and walking past the door. And so at that point I'm banging on it and I'm trying to open up the door and I'm like, give me my child. I'm getting like hopeless right now. I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard from this girl in 4 years, and last time we did not end up on good terms at all. After that, man, I was trying to kick the door in. I was about to try to find something to bust through the window to get my daughter. I was doing anything I could, and I was banging on the Ring doorbell, so I know it was recording at least something. But I was telling her verbally, give me my child. Please, give me my child. Is my kid in there? I saw her walking past over and over again with her kid in her hand and then scooting along my kid as if that's her kid. That is my child. So I'm kicking the door as hard as I can. The door handle does come off. It's off, it is laying on the ground. I am trying to get in. At that point, he comes in and he's nose to nose with me. And he is that dude.
Okay.
Her husband.
Gotcha.
And we went nose to nose, and as soon as that door opened, I opened the door, I grabbed my child, and she's trying to give me shoes, and he comes in between us, and then he's like, get the fuck out of my house, like pushing the door on me. So I push his ass, and he's like, kind of closes this part of my arm in the door, and my slide is still in the front door. Like, he closed my foot, luckily it wasn't my toe, whatever.
Okay,
but
so
after that point, and we left. So that's all that happened.
So you're kicking in the door. He opens it.
No, he's still standing out
he
here.
showed up like as she was
As
like
I was
screaming
kicking
to
the
get
door. So when he showed up.
Okay, so he wasn't home. He came home.
he
came
rolled
home.
up like after we got
And
there.
then I walked away from the door and went nose to nose with him, and she opened the door. So I went away from nose to nose, and I opened the door and grabbed my child.
Okay. So
I
your
barely
child was
made
right
it
inside
in.
the
I didn't
front
even
door?
I didn't make it at least a foot in
Yeah,
there. Me out and slamming the door on me. Like this, I was keeping her far away from like as I can go. I was putting her out the door first.
Okay.
But yeah, she was in my right arm.
Do you need any medical attention or anything?
Nah,
Just a scrape, not
I'm
broken
fine,
or
it's
anything.
alright.
And where were you during all this?
I was in my Mustang pretty much the whole time, and then when I saw him roll up, when he was going inside, all I did was get out. I didn't try to go on their property at all. I tried to just step out of my Mustang and just tell Kane. I just like, Kane, come on, this is enough. It's enough. And then she finally laughed. But I got out of the car when she. Kane, just come on, it's over. Just we got her. Let's leave. We got in the car and we left. And as we left, he came and
he was following us.
He was right behind us, and he pulled over with you. And see, that's when I pulled over into here because I saw him pull over to talk to you, and I was like, it's on. I mean, I was like, and
Yeah.
I just think it's right because I mean, it is like at the same time
Why'd
we
you guys
do
pull
just.
over here instead of if you saw him pull over me? Why didn't you guys just pull over too?
Because when I saw you, it was when I was like coming down the straightaway, and I saw you come over there, and I was going to try to go off in that that side. There was a car beside me, so I just pulled off and came into here to the left. But I was just like, well, I mean,
And I know that.
And you
I know
made
that.
2 lefts into a driveway
I know.
instead of just pulling off.
I
on
kind
the
of
side
told him
of
where
the
to go
road.
because I know that he has a gun, and what I'm thinking is he's just gonna pop, 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 and then I saw him pull over to you guys, and I was like, okay, we'll get into the neighborhood.
But I mean, I
Coming out 32.
don't know. I didn't
Because
see
Bird
him having a gun
Paradise
on him, but I don't know.
was too far, so.
Now, what were you saying about a gun?
I mean, he has guns, and I know all in high school, he'd pop, just always in the slot gang, and that's why I
But you
see
didn't hear anything like that today.
No, but that's what's going through. I'm like, if he's
when he got out of the
following
car, I don't
us
think
and
he had. I
chasing
don't
us,
think he had
he
one.
could be shooting. He could shoot at us. So
Okay.
I want to get the fuck out of his neighborhood as fast as I
But
could.
personally, I think he wants his door fixed. That's reasonable.
So, what's
That's
the
very
reason you
reasonable.
didn't call us to come handle this?
Because
what I
at first I didn't know where she
know.
lived.
But
I
then
was
you
just
did.
gonna find out. Yeah, and I went to go get my kid. I wanted to know if she was gonna hand over my kid or not, and she wasn't.
But
And
that's what you have us
I don't know,
for.
just my instincts. My instincts just like took over, and I felt like I just needed my kid.
I understand that.
Like there was like
but
no.
I felt like
Yeah.
I did tell you we
That's
could
what
try
law
to call the
enforcement's
cops
for.
because it is your
Let
kid.
us
So I mean,
deal
you
with
have
that.
every right.
I don't know. It was just there was just so much like I don't know.
I think even she knows what she did isn't like the right thing. I think she just wanted her kid, and they weren't, like you can see in the messages. It would make me really mad too if like someone had my kid and like she literally just wanted to know where they was, and you can see in her phone they go message after message, not telling her. Like we wouldn't even came and got her if they would have just said, hey, they're here and
He
here,
was
and this is
hiding
where
where
she's
she
at.
was from.
Because listen,
But I felt like my kid was being kidnapped from me, and I was never going to see her again.
All I want to say too is she does tell him every time Ray is somewhere, he's not been able to be in her life. It ain't his fault. He just hasn't been able to be in her life, and he knows where she's at all times, anywhere. And it's just weird that we give him 2 days, and we just didn't know where she was. So we were worried. I mean,
Him
it is
and
what
this
it
girl
is.
were concealing
If he wants his door fixed, I'll pay
information
for
about
it.
where my daughter was to me.
Is that an option? If he just wants his door fixed, I will literally pay for it.
No. They kidnapped my daughter.
I know, but I
so
just don't
unless
want
they
her in
want
trouble.
charges pressed for that,
I just
then
don't
we
want-
can make it even real
I know,
quick.
but I just don't want her in trouble. I'll pay for the door. I really don't care.
We'll
She was
work
doing
on
the right
everything
thing.
figured out.
Okay. 'Cause I don't think she was really doing anything wrong. But I mean, obviously it got out of
should have
hand,
called you
but-
guys, but
Yeah.
I mean, my fight or flight was just kicked off, and my instincts.
I mean, hopefully there'll never be another issue like this in the future.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
call us. It's what we do.
Yeah, I just thought we were doing a good deed by, helping out watching the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How long was him and her together?
they were married. They got divorced. Well, they've been together for like a total of 7 years, something like that. 7, 8 years. It's been a while.
But they were married? Okay. So he said so you were basically babysitting
Basically.
for him.
Yeah. Until he got off work, and then he comes pick him up.
Was it just for the day, or you
just-
guys usually do that?
This is actually the first time. Like we never babysitted like since he was a newborn. She's like almost 3 now.
So to your understanding, it was his custody of the kid, and he didn't give her permission to take the kid.
So, 1 second. What did you say?
So he had warned you she was on the way, but it was his time with the kid, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And did he like text you ahead of time, like, hey, she's on the way there or something, or?
No, like.
Or did you not even know she was showing up like that?
Yeah. Let me show you the text message. She was talking to me crazy too, because I tried calling her 3 times, like to calm her down, like, hey, look, we have your kid, relax, she's gonna be okay. We'll figure out an agreement, etc. So yeah, I texted her at 12:23. I said, hey, can you give me a ring? And then she said, what's your address? And I didn't reply to her. She said, L section, right? Bet. Since you don't want to send it to me, your Addy, I'll find it. Blah, blah,
But
blah.
like, what prompted you to text her? Did he tell you something ahead of time? Like, hey,
No, this is all on the phone. This is all on the phone.
But he had told you when he was talking to you that she's kind of acting up or something, or?
Yeah, he was like, bro, like, she's fucking tweaking right now. Like, don't really pay her no mind because I'm on the way as well. I don't want to get in between that. So,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just let it be like that. Now, if he's telling me,
So
don't text her.
for sure, your front door's damaged.
Oh,
and your
100%.
interior,
Oh,
the
yeah,
wall.
100%.
You know if the glass broke on the window or
Not
not?
too sure about the glass. Like I said, I was in an adrenaline rush, but I know my garage door is fucking. It won't open because I was gonna go out of the garage.
Did she hit the garage?
I don't know. I gotta ask my wife if she heard anything because I wasn't there. Like,
Could you check on the video real quick? Maybe I'm
Yeah.
sure I would have catched it when she showed up. Are you dead?
yeah, I'm dead.
All right. Can we talk to you over here real quick and tell what's going on?
So, essentially speaking, we don't have anything written. We don't have like custody paperwork. None of that stuff's finalized or done. So she was coming down for her sister's thing with what was supposed to be her mom, but I guess with him. and she was gonna let me
What do
have
you mean
the
her
kids.
sister's thing?
Her sister had some kind of engagement party. So, anyways, they get here. I picked her up on Friday at 3 in the morning. They're supposed to get in at 12. I went and picked her up, got her, and then we've been hanging out. We had like through text and agreement through each other. I was supposed to have her till December 8th, and I was gonna fly her back on a round trip and send her back home. And we went to the fair yesterday, whatever. Today,
You and the daughter, or you and daughter and her?
me and the daughter, just me and the daughter. And then we go. I work during the week up in Daytona, and so I need somebody to watch her. The only person that could watch her today. I'm gonna pay her some money.
Who?
Was his wife. We've both known them for years. They have 2 kids.
How long would you say you know them
house.
for?
I'm 20, about to be 24, middle school, so for a long time.
And she's known them that just as long, or?
Just as long. She knew them before me.
Oh.
So apparently she has some problem with them. But either way, just like when I wasn't told that, who's watching my kid, when he was watching her, I didn't necessarily think I had to say that because I'm her parent too.
Were you and her ever married?
Yes, technically still. We're separated, but technically
So
still.
you guys are not divorced?
Not fully, no. So, anyways, I need somebody to watch her. Has 2 kids. She's been there, done that. Safe house. Cool. And I went to work and I start getting blown up by her, my friend, my best friend's baby mama is blowing me up. Where the fuck, like, where's yo tripping, this and that and the third. I call her. As soon as I call her, where the fuck's my kid, this and that. I'm like, hey, like, relax, I'm at work, like, what's up? She's like, where's my kid? And I'm like, she's with the sitter. Who's the sitter? Oh, no, you got me fucked up, this and that and the third, blah, 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 woo, woo, hung up on me. So as soon as that happened, I told my boss, like, I gotta fucking go. Lev came down here to pick up because I don't want to drag them into my shit, So I tried to get here as quick as possible, but obviously she got there first, and I'm on the phone and you hear banging on the door. And
You were on the phone with who?
I was on the phone with Nicole, yeah. We were all on the phone on like a 3-way call. And she's in there banging on the door, fucking, not being fucking sane.
Who was the third party to the call?
The third party to the call was his wife. So who was in care of Ray?
You. Who else was in?
So I tried to call. I called her mom to see if she can maybe talk to her or something. Called my mom. She didn't answer anybody. So she found out, and that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
And what did you say to Nicole while what's her name was knocking on the door?
While she was knocking on the door, I said wait for Ed to get there because I don't know what the hell she's doing. And I tried to tell her that on the phone. I was like, I don't want you. I have no problem telling you where the fuck your kid's at. I don't want you going there causing a scene in front of a bunch of kids. So I'm like, you're not gonna go there acting a fool, and that's what happened. So I just told her wait for her to get there before you open up the door, and that's what they did.
So
not until I get there, but until somebody gets there that can help mediate, instead of her just busting in and that makes sense.
So does she just not like, or just doesn't like them in general?
Apparently she just doesn't like me and has never given me a reason. So.
And how old's the kid?
She is 2 years and 7 months.
Okay. You said you could have her basically until December 8th. Was that through text or on the phone?
It was through text and the phone, but.
And then when she started getting mad about her being with Nicole, was that argument or whatever it was through text or through phone?
It was through the phone. Most of it. There was words, but through text, but. I can't find it.
did she say anything about her intent to get the child back today?
No. She said, all right, through here. This is the thread from today. When she first started calling, I was like, why the fuck am I getting blown up? She's at the sitter, I'm with my job. That's when we called. And then that's after she hung up, I said hello. I sent her the picture of them having a fucking good time, looks like it to me. She sent me your number, sent her the number. Sent her the number again. I asked her if she's taking. She said, if you don't let me see my kid, I'm gonna fuck all of you guys up.
Can I see the timestamp where you sent the contact? 12:23.
And
40 minutes before.
I said because I had Nicole, I'm just. If I had Nicole watch them in a safe space with other kids, because that's my only option today, or I miss work and get fucking fired, can't provide for her, I'm not her parent, And she's like, I'm here, I'm an option. What is her address? Last time I'm asking before I call the cops. With the way you're acting right now, I'm scared you're gonna act that way in front of her, scared of the kids. And I told her, like, when I was on the way, I told her I was picking up right now.
Yeah, she said right there.
And she goes, yeah, you got me fucked up. And I was like, after I get her away from, like, you know, out of their business, I was like, then you can come get her if you want. So what is her address? I was like, you're already 13 and you're being unreasonable. And I said, I was like, and they'll do what? I mean, because we have no, so they're essentially, if you call the cops, from my understanding, if I had her and she calls the cops, you guys can't really necessarily do anything, and then same thing vice versa, you know? I mean, that's how I was explaining it. I don't know if that's true.
You guys are still married, so you guys both have equal custody of the child.
Okay. So, and I was like, I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to argue. Just send me the address or I'll sue you for concealing information of where my kid's at. I was like, you can't even get yourself together. I was like, I'm not concealing anything. And she says, she has videos of me with a gun. And she said, this is my kid. I was like, you can have an adult conversation with me. Send me your address or it will get messy. And I asked her, so you can take her? Because I just want to know. I want to be clear. Are we taking her back to Tennessee or are we, you know? And she was like, so I can get her from the house. I was like, are you going to let me have her back? Yep. And I told her I don't fucking trust her. You know, and I was like, we playing this out. I was like, I'd never get to see my kid. And she said, okay, I'm calling the cops, send them to your mom's house, have fun. And I mean, that was it. That was literally the last message up until this point.
Do you mind if I take a screen recording of that?
Yeah.
How often do you usually see your daughter?
Last time I saw her was June. No, I'm sorry. June, July. I think it was sometime in July for like a weekend, a little weekend.
But this year?
Yes. I mean, I've been gone. Like, I haven't seen her for 2 years of her life because I was in Bahrain. I was in the Navy, and then when I got out in April, and then that's when we fully decided to split up, essentially. And then, you know, we came down here, whatever.
How long have you and her been married for?
Since December of 2021.
So she resides in Tennessee?
I don't know how all that stuff works. I think that's her primary residence. She still has a Florida license and whatnot, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, she lives there currently.
You mind if I share it for you now?
Oh, yeah.
He wants her arrested right now. Everything charged, anything that's going to go against her. He wants all that shit taken care of.
So that was our next question. Because you are the homeowner or the property controller, that's up to you. But
Like I said, my father-in-law owns the house, so like I can't really like go against what he says. You know what I'm saying? Like
Whatever you want to do, man.
he wants her like arrested like right now. Like I'll tell you, my wife. This is what she just texted me. Because I said I'll call her back. She said my dad wants her arrested. He said tell them that the homeowner wants her arrested. Call me now.
she's home now, correct?
My wife
was
is
a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she say whether or not she was grabbed or pushed or anything in the course of her taking a kid?
I can call her right now and see. Talk to her.
And those videos and stuff, do you have those all saved onto your
I
phone?
can save them, yes, sir.
All right. Do what they're asking first, but then I'm going to send you a link by text message.
Yeah.
If you just click the link and you'll upload all those videos
That's
onto
fine. Yeah. Hey, babe, I have the I have the
same thing
police
for you. I'm
here.
going to send you a link quick so you can.
They want to
There's
ask you,
2 screen recordings if you could just upload those.
Anyway,
The first two, right?
Like while she came into the
The one you took earlier and the one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hand over the phone to them. Hey, babe, I have the police here. They want to ask you because I didn't really pay attention, but if you were like touched in any way, shape, or form, like harmed, like while she came into the house, like invaded our shit, basically. So I'm gonna hand over the phone to the deputies. This is my wife.
Hello? Hi, this is Deputy Dorsey.
Hello.
Hi, I'm just trying to find out, so when she took the kid, were you holding her?
No, I was holding my kid.
Okay. When she came inside, did she touch you in any way, push you?
She pushed Eddie, and I was behind, and she pushed us.
Did she physically push you as well?
Well, no, she came into my face, and she was like starting to put her hands on me, but I was holding my child.
Well, what did she say exactly when she was in your face?
She was just like, it's a blur. She was just yelling. Honestly, I can't even put like words. She was just screaming.
So she didn't like push you physically, like herself pushing you, or grab you or anything?
Yeah. Mhm.
You said she did or didn't?
Hello?
You said she did or didn't?
Yeah. So I holding the baby's bag and all the stuff, and she came with her chest.
Oh, so she did make contact with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna have a deputy come out and talk to you in person, but do you know whether or not you're gonna want to pursue charges for that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm probably gonna have someone come out there in a little bit and talk to you as well, and we'll figure that part out.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, babe, I'll call you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
So did she push you as well or no?
No, it was so fast, like in the moment. Like it was, I wouldn't even say it was like a push, like this. It was more like a shove in a way. You know what I mean? Like.
But she intentionally did hit you.
Not hit me, but like shove.
Use her body to push against you and made contact without your permission. Yeah. Would you want to pursue charges for that as well?
Pursue charges is everything. That's real at this point. I mean, if my father-in-law's telling me this, I'm not the type of person doing this stuff, but like really, that's what it's gonna have to come down to, bro. Like.
All right. So this right here is a willingness to prosecute form. If you do not want to pursue charges, you put your name here and sign here. If you do want to pursue charges, your name here and sign here.
Print and then sign?
Yep. So is there anything else you want to add to your statement that you wrote it all? Anything
I really like, I did it from like top to bottom, from like what I see to like where I was at. So now.
You didn't include anything about her like shoving you or making in contact with you. If you could include anything in regard to that, and also
I can put that
yeah, just skip a line and include that any of that information,
sure.
And then also
thank you.
So as far as you know, what is the damage to your house currently?
I had my wife take a video. I'll show you. There's some debris on the floor, hole in the wall. That's the door handle right there. She left her damn flip-flop, but you can't open up the door from the inside. And then, of course, the garage, I was pressing the button and then it wouldn't open. So
is the window broken or no?
No, the window's not broken. No.
Okay.
She threw something out the window. It might be scratched, but it's not like shattered glass, no.
So what would you say the total value of the damage is, if you had to estimate?
If I had to estimate, I'd say probably like $400 maybe.
Okay. If you can just include, like I said, about any unwanted contact and then also the value of the damage.
Sure.
Just skip a line and you can put that. If you need more space, let us know. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Deputy Dorsey. I know this is taking a long time and all that stuff, but can we talk to you over here first, and then we'll talk to you next, and
Absolutely.
independent statements and all that fun stuff. So what's going on today?
Okay, so to be completely honest with you, I don't really. I'm kind of in a weird spot because I'm just like the boyfriend of her, and I'm just here with her because what she told me is that she wanted to bring her daughter Raya down to see her dad, which I was like, okay, that sounds good.
You live in Tennessee as well, I assume?
Yeah, I live in Tennessee, and she does too. She lives in Tennessee too. I think her ID's still Florida. But anyways, all I know is that she wanted to come down here. Her sister's engagement was this week too, but we mainly came down here to let him take Raya for like till Thanksgiving, I think, is what we came to the conclusion on, or what I don't have any part of it. I don't have no say so.
You guys are just dating, you and her?
Yeah, I'm just dating.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together 7-8 months, like right out 7-8 months.
That's 8 months.
Yeah, like I said, and I don't want to be that guy, but I tried telling her to like, I was trying to be like, let's calm down, like maybe we should ask the cops, because I mean, it's your kid, they will see it like that, we can ask them if we can get her a different way, and she was just really upset, because the main thing that she was upset about was that no one was just giving her where it was, like that's all she really wanted to know, and it was just making her really mad, and I couldn't really do much. I basically just took her wherever she told me to go. I don't even know where to go here, so I was just driving wherever she told me to go. But anyways, basically the point of it is that we came down here to drop her off with him and let him take her till Thanksgiving, and then he was going to drive her back to our place. And I think we were cool with that until I think she's not cool with it now because he let her with someone that she don't like. I think that's the case. I think she has a problem with the girl of the other guy or whatever. She has a problem with her, and she just didn't appreciate him leaving her with them people. Because I mean, at the end of the day, he could have asked that if we could just watch her today, and then because he had to work. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think she got upset and she did some stuff she shouldn't have done, and I do want to make it right. Cause I mean, I think his door got messed up. I'm sure it got messed up. That shouldn't happen. Like she deserves to get her kid, and she deserves to know where her kid's at, but he shouldn't have got his door messed up too. So I think it should.
What happened once you guys got to the house?
I basically I pulled up and She said, don't go in the driveway, just pull up right here. And I said, okay. So, and I'm sure you can see in the ring camera, I just pulled up like right, it's weird, it's like this driveway kind of, you just pull up onto the grass, pulled up, she got out, she went to the door, she knocked on it for a little bit. It was good, like, probably at least 2-3 minutes. And I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, this is weird, it's taking this long. Because I was under the impression that I was taking her there, she was going to go, knock on the door, child was going to come out with the girl, they were going to leave, and it was going to be squashed. But then I started hearing her yelling and hollering, I see my fucking kid in there, I see my fucking kid, let me the fuck in, I want my kid. And it was, so I was like, that is kind of messed up. I mean, like, why won't you just let her out? Because, I mean, she knew too. She did call. We have a call and a message saying that we were okay to come get her. Like, we were like, basically, we have a message saying that Tyrell texted Emily, I think, or what's her name? I don't know their names. The girl involved, on their side, the girlfriend, texted her and said, hey, Kanan's probably showing up to get. So I was like, okay. So I figured we were going to get there and that it was going to be simple. Well, then I heard yelling and hollering, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I should do because I don't want to go on their property. I don't want to be in the wrong at all. Like, I'm trying to think lawfully. I don't want to be in the wrong. Well, as I'm sitting there with her yelling, he pulls up in his Jeep right in front of me, and he gets out, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get out and just make sure everything's chill. So I got out, I stayed in the pavement area, and I just said, all I did was come over and say, Kana, let's go. And Kana was like getting in his face, he was getting in her face, they were getting in each other's face. I mean, it was his property.
Did they like hit each other at all or anything?
I personally didn't see any hitting. I know she has like a bruise on her arm or something like that. That was him pushing her out of the door because she was getting ready and she grabbed her and I got pushed out of the door. So I mean, it is what it is. But all I seen was them like getting at each other, like chest to chest, like talking shit. And then the door opened and the girl was trying to just let her go and grabbed her and put her in her arm, and that's when the guy stepped down. I think he thought she was gonna like hit her or something like that. So he stepped in and was like, "Get out of my fucking house!" and he pushed her. When he pushed her,
Kana went inside.
I don't know if she stepped inside, but she was in the doorway. Yeah, I mean, it was enough for him to shove her. So. And
then what happened after he shoved her?
He shoved her, and when she got shoved, she got mad and like came out of it or whatever, and the door slammed on her arm, and then she was walking. She said, "All right." She knew the door was shut, and she got her kid. That's what we came there for in the first place. So that's when I was like, Kana, come on, it's over with, it's over, just come on. And then she was like, all right. She turned around, she came on, and that's when we started driving. Then he ran out to.
What about when she threw stuff at the house?
When she was walking away, she threw. I don't know what it was. Some black.
It was the doorknob.
Okay. She picked something up and threw it at the window.
And then you guys left after that.
And then we drove away. Yes.
And then
it's all on that ring camera. I won't lie. I'm telling you straight up. What.
And then what happened when you guys were coming down the street over here?
We were coming down the road. We pulled off or whatever. We were going, and we thought I'm not trying to sit here and like be a weirdo about it, but she was telling me that like he's got guns, be careful, he's got fucking guns and shit. And I'm like, I'm from Tennessee, like I understand people are definitely allowed to carry guns and shit. And I was under the impression that we just went to this man's house and busted his door and he might be pissed. So I was pretty fucking scared. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. I was getting told that he had a gun or that he might have a gun, and I've been getting told that he's got a chance of having a gun. And the only reason I went there is because she said, oh, he won't be there. It's just gonna be my daughter and her kids and her. And I was like, okay, because I'm not trying to fuck with no gun. Like, I don't have a gun. I don't do that stuff. So when we get there and then he rolls up, I'm thinking, damn. So there's a chance there's a gun already. Then we bust his fucking door, or she does, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm the guy. He's gonna be pissed at me. So I'm driving thinking, okay, this man is gonna wait for a chance and he's got a fucking gun. But he didn't. He pulled over and talked to the cop, which is what we should have did. Exactly what we should have done, which is what I tried to say, but I mean, I don't have a kid. I don't have a kid. She was very upset because she said that she didn't care about it at all. She said that she literally, if they would have just said, hey, your kid is here at XYZ, she's fine. If you want to go see her, you can.
When you guys were driving and you saw him stop with the police, what was she saying?
She was just telling me. She didn't see him stop the police. I did. When I saw him stop the police, I was like, okay, I'm going to try to pull over in one of these areas. Then I pulled over into here, and then I saw that this house wasn't occupied. So I just pulled in there.
Yeah, but why in this driveway?
I know. It just wasn't. There wasn't no cars in it. I just didn't want to be on the road, on the highway. But I understand that. I mean,
you know, that kind of looks weird.
It does. It definitely does. It definitely does. I understand that completely.
What were you guys saying that while you guys were down here?
Wait, what?
Where were you guys staying at when you guys were down here?
An Airbnb in Palm Coast. I don't know that area good. Like, I'm not from here. But we're staying in like a Airbnb in Palm Coast. It's like over the toll bridge. Like right over
by the beach?
Huh?
By the beach?
Yeah, it's like right over the toll bridge. It's just an Airbnb somewhere in there. I don't know the exact, I can't even remember the exact like name of it. It's called Emily Place or something like that.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. But I literally, I just want you guys to know where I'm coming from. Is like in this situation, I was just nervous, bro. Like I've never been. I don't have a kid. This is my first time ever dating someone that has a kid in this situation. Like I just nervous, bro. So sorry. Like I just want to say I'm sorry for my involvement, but I didn't know what to do. I was just scared. I was honestly just nervous the whole time. I'm just being straight up honest with you.
Yeah, no worries. Listen, we're trying to collect information right now, figure out what's going on, everyone's side of the story and all that.
Straight up honest with you too. Like I don't think what she did was right. I don't think what they did, like withholding like where her kid was at. So like I know her, and I really don't think she would have been mad at. Like she wouldn't have got mad or upset at all. They would have just been like, hey, your kid's here. If you don't like that, I can go get her and we'll take her somewhere else. If you don't like that girl, I get it. But like it was also the fact that Kana wasn't even really mad that like she was mad that she was at her house. That's the girl's name.
Yeah.
Now she was mad that she was there, but she was like, I just want someone to fucking tell me where my kid's at and like where the address is, so I know like I can go.
Did you say how she ended up finding the address, or did someone end up giving it to her?
One of her friends down here somehow found her mom and dad's name and found the address like that. I don't know, somehow like that. I guess technically, you can search anybody's school and find where they live. So that's kind of fucked. But yeah, I guess you can do that, and I guess that's how they found hers because we had no idea what their mom and dad's name was. We were literally at one point it was just us going to get, and I think she got really upset when she knew, like she visibly saw through the glass, because they have like a glass like stain that got broke by the door handle. The glass stain, I think she saw, and it triggered her so bad that they wouldn't just open the door and let Ray out. But either way, it's not the right thing to do, and I understand. That's why if it will just calm everything down, like I'll pay to fix the door. Like, is anyone hurt? Like,
not that I know. Maybe scared, but not physically.
Exactly, and I understand. And I just want to like take care of whatever.
Yeah, that'll be between like you guys and them. But
that sounds good to me.
That's after we finish up here.
Okay.
So we'll talk to her and then we'll talk to you.
Go ahead. That's fine.
What? No, we're gonna talk to her. Hello. What's your name?
I'm
Deputy Dorsey. Can you tell us what's going on?
So me and my boyfriend, we live in Tennessee. I was born and raised here in Palm Coast. I went to Old Kings, ITMS, Matanzas. I've been here my entire life. Mm-hmm. That's how I met my kid's father. And he's been deployed since she was 2 weeks old, came back on her second birthday, and he doesn't get to see her. So we came on vacation down here and let him see her. He's had her for 2 days, already giving her to people that has not been discussed with me. He told me that too, that there's going to be his mother watching her and his best friend Greg's mother, Miss Dawn, watching her. And I called this morning, I texted him and I'm like, hey, is she up? How was she doing today? Where's she at today? And he ignored me. I have all these text messages to prove it. Ignored me for 2 hours. I'm texting again. Where is she? Hello? Where is my kid? I'm calling his mom. His mom's at work. I'm calling Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn's at work. I called his best friend. His best friend's at work. Any other option that I called, my best friend, she was at work too. Or busy, whatever the hell she was doing. She was not with anybody that I knew of. So I'm like, where the hell is my kid? He would not tell me who she was with. She's with a sitter. Okay, what's the sitter's name? Where does the sitter live? Who is this sitter? Not telling me anything like that. So I have to find out from a roundabout that my daughter is with this bitch that I haven't heard about in 4 years. I don't talk to her. Me and her left off on the wrong foot. Do not fuck with each other at all. She has me blocked on Snapchat and Instagram. When I tried to get through to her Snapchat and Instagram to be like, hey, what's your address? I need to come get my kid. I couldn't even get through to her. She has me blocked on everything. Says so much of how he knew that I do not get along with her. As well as her husband made sexual allegations when she was still in my stomach that his sons were going to gangbang my daughter. Another reason why I do not fuck with them. I do not let my child go with them at all. I've even kept my kid from birthday parties of them, and my kid's father knows that shit. So I'm about to leave tomorrow morning. I want to see my kid. She was going to stay down here with him for up until December 5th. But he's over here dropping her off and concealing where she is. I texted him since 10 o'clock this morning. It took till 12:30 of me blowing up his phone while he's at work to tell me where my kid is, and He still wouldn't tell me who she's with. I figure it out. I find her address, so I pull up to where my kid is at. I look in the door. She's shooing my kid into a room. I'm like, is my kid here? Is here? Knock, knock, knock. Is my child here? I'm looking in the window. I'm hearing my kid, and I'm like, is my daughter here? I see my kid walk out to come get me. She shoos her back in the room. So at that point, I'm kicking her fucking door. I'm gonna kick the fucking door. Why are you kidnapping my kid? Why are you holding my kid hostage right now? She's trying to come to the door to get to me, and you're literally concealing my child from me. And her, all three withheld information of where my child was at. I felt like my child was kidnapped at that goddamn point. I'm doing anything I can to get into that door. I couldn't get in, but as I'm like kicking on the door, I kicked their door handle off. Her husband, she was at the house by herself with my daughter and her 2 sons. Her husband came up out of his car and walked up to the front, and I walked away from the door, and he was nose to nose with me, and I'm like, you better get my kid out of that fucking house. Like,
he walked up to you, or you walked up to him?
He walked up to me, up nose to nose, because I walked away from the door. Kind of met each other in the middle. He was nose to nose with me, and he's like, okay, Kana, I'll get her. And I'm like, you better get my fucking kid right now. Like, you better get my goddamn kid. And you can't go through the front door because your door handle's broken off. You better go through the garage. He instantly gets pissed. She opens it up from the inside, and as soon as that door's opening, I'm going in there, and I grab my kid, and I didn't even step like a foot into the door. He has a Ring doorbell that I was ringing, so it should be capturing the freaking video evidence of it. I asked nicely and nicely and nicely at first for my child, and after like 10 fucking times of asking where my child was and if my kid was in that room, she's holding my kid hostage. I did anything I could do to get into. I was trying to find something to bust through the door. There was nothing, so I used my foot.
So after the door opened, what happened?
I went in and I grabbed Ray out and I put her on my right. He already walked in between me and her at that point as I'm grabbing from her, and I put her on my right hip, and he's like shoving me, and I shove him, and he slams me out the door. My slide gets stuck in the door, and my arm gets like pinched in the door, and I pull Ray.
What was he saying to you?
I don't know. And so
Don't know at all?
No, honestly, it was
okay.
So fast. I really don't know.
So then they slam the door and hits your arm, and then what happens?
Yeah. So he slams it. My slide's in there. I have my daughter in my hand. I leave the slide. I walk to the car, and I tell him, all right, go. Because we're not doing this shit. He has guns. He used to be in Slop Gang, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Not doing that shootout. My friend Kurt was shot at the gas station at the show. His friend too. We know that shit like be happening around here. I'm not gonna play with that. Yeah, I want to go get off this damn area, get out his neighborhood. So okay. Yeah, I left.
How'd you guys end up here?
Because it's literally right up there. And then when I told him to go, I thought this was Bird's Paradise to cut through back to the highway. But by the time he was coming up here and turned, he said there's a cop. And I'm like, okay, well then just pull over into the neighborhood. And we stopped here.
This is a driveway, not like waiting for the police or anything. Yeah,
just a safe area.
Okay. Are you and the father, are you guys married?
Legally, yeah.
Okay.
We've been separated for 2 years though, and we're going through a divorce.
We guys are like legally married.
Legally, yeah.
Okay. When you came down here.
But I have on like court documents that were separated.
Yeah.
My EBT.
Yeah, that part's fine. I'm just finding out whether or not you guys.
Stating that
we're currently either way. You guys at some point were legally married.
Yes.
Okay. When you have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In California.
So how'd you actually find out like where the kid was? Like how did that?
I was texting one of my friends the whole time. I'm like, I don't know where my kid's at, and I said now she's with. She said, okay, I'll find her address. So she did her little FBI work that she does. She found her address and sent it to me, and I was already in the L section circling, looking for the house that I remember is theirs.
How'd you find out she's with?
I think after I called after like the 15th time, he finally told me that she was with. And sent me a picture of her playing, all happy, and still wouldn't send me the address and let me know where my kid was at.
Okay. Because when you originally said you were withheld the information of who your child was with and how to contact them.
Do you want me to show you a text?
I saw a text, but now you're telling me that he's the one that told you who she was with and the contact number for her.
After he withheld that information for over hours, yes.
Okay. And we already established that every person you called was at work, right?
every person that he said that would be watching my child was
at work, including him.
Including
so it would be
him.
reasonable that if he's busy at work doing construction that he wouldn't be able to access his phone right away.
I would think that it's reasonable that he would answer the mother of his child whenever he hasn't seen his child in like years. You know, whenever she's calling.
When's the time he saw his kid?
April.
Of?
This year, but it was for like a little bit. But before then.
So it wasn't years, it was months ago. He's last saw his kid.
Yeah, but he hasn't been around her like that for years. He actually has never been around her like that.
Well, you just said he was deployed for 2 years, so I don't know, unless he would go to whatever countries and see the kid. But since he's been back, you've seen the kid at least one other time, other than today.
Once. Yeah, once.
So it hasn't been years since he saw the kid. He saw her recently, and you guys were in agreement that when you come down here, he's gonna have the kid until December 7th or 8th, and that he would find a way, either a round trip flight to bring her back to you or a driver.
Yes, that is correct. But we also had an agreement that who was going to be watching my child would be discussed between us, not my kid. When I'm here, he said he had no other option on where she could go. I'm here. I could have been an option. He did not communicate with me at all. He knows that I do not get along with this girl, number one. And number two, he knows that this man has made sexual allegations against my daughter.
How long have you guys known of that family?
For over 10 years.
Okay. So when you were gathering this information that you believe that, in your words, that she was kidnapped and information is being withheld, why didn't you contact the police?
Oh, I told him I was going to, but where am I going to send the police to?
The address is located.
As soon as I got that address, I was already in the L section. And I pulled up to her house to get my child as civilly as possible. As civilly as possible. I knocked on the door. I asked if my child was there. As civilly as possible. As soon as I saw her keeping my kid hostage in a room, oh shit, I'm going ballistic.
Well,
I'm going ballistic. I don't care.
She didn't gotta keep her kid hostage.
Whatever, and I'll charge them with kidnapping. 100%, and they're all accomplices.
There is no kidnapping right now because at this time he has a legal right to the child just as much as you do. He also has a right to have a babysitter
she
for the child.
She wasn't with him. She was with...
To see if you and your boyfriend are working and someone needs to watch the kid, do you have to call him and say, hey, is it okay if Ray is with so-and-so? You call him. You call him every single time. Hey, she's staying here tonight.
I let him know all the time where she's at,
every
what
single
she's
day,
doing, if he even cares to call.
So every day, the babysitter.
He goes months without checking up on her. I have to beg him for $100 every week for her food. Acting like father of the year and shit. That's crazy. He had the option to come from Bahrain to Florida for her birthday, for her first birthday. Didn't choose that. Chose other bitches instead. Like, that's crazy. Acting father of the year. And
so then when you found out it was Nicole, obviously you guys don't like each other. Probably made you pretty upset when you found out she was with Nicole. Because you're not...
No, I was upset. I was upset before I even knew it was Nicole. I was upset because he would not tell me who my child was with and where she was. All he said was a sitter. Even over the phone, he would not tell me. He said she's with a sitter.
Then once you got to the residence, why? I'm still not understanding why you didn't call law enforcement. If you believe that she was in the residence,
I feel like there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to knock on a door and have my child given out to me.
I mean, you can always knock on. I can knock on any door in this community for any reason.
I mean, you see in the text, he even said, "What are they gonna do? What are the cops gonna do?" I mean, like,
you
I was
already. You could have called us and found out, but instead you went to the house, you knocked on the door, and under 30 seconds, maybe even 20 seconds, you then began an attempt to force entry into the residence.
It definitely wasn't before 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
We have the ring footage.
Right. The ring footage, I rang that way after I was sitting there knocking on the door.
You run it once, you knocked on it, and then you started banging on it, and then you started banging on the door, yelling obscenities.
You have footage of me walking up to the door.
Absolutely.
And it's been 20, 30 seconds.
And then you began yelling obscenities into the residence, then you began attempting to bang on the door and kick the door.
Okay, so what's your stance here? You're sitting over here like...
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm being so dead ass. A man with a balls trying to come at a woman who had her kid.
I'm trying to help you understand about why, if I'm babysitting for a friend of mine, someone enters a residence and begins banging on the door, I would be in fear and not want any children, including someone I'm supposed to be taking care of, to come out of the residence, because I don't know what the heck's going on and why someone's banging on my door like that.
Well, she can feel like that all she wants, but emotions are emotions. That's how she feels, whatever. But what she did was withhold my child from me after I came to that door.
Okay. And then once he arrived...
He upset me in the very beginning by literally not telling me where my child was for hours.
Well, he was working, so he didn't reply.
But it doesn't matter if he's working or not. He saw me calling. He saw me calling to deny my calls, saw my texts. And still after that, for a long period of time, he was withholding who my child was with because he knew that I did not want her with them. He knows that he's made sexual allegations to my daughter. I'm so confused.
Turn back on for your child.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you looking out.
Okay, let's look outside.
Is this one okay? Can you watch this one, please? I'm just confused. Like,
I'm trying to get all information and understand the steps he took and why, so we can make a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
And then once he, so you said once he arrived, he walked up to you.
Yes.
But
I walked away from the door and he walked up.
You met
Like that.
He
Yes.
didn't walk up to you. You walked away from the door. He was.
Yeah, like I said. I
so
came away from
you
the
saw
door
him arrive
and
on
he came up
scene,
to
and
me.
he went to go to his house, and you walked away from the door. You said he approached you, but if he's walked to his door and you approach him, and it looked to me like you got in his face, you were yelling at him, and then as he's telling you to calm down and to relax for a second, his presumably his wife opens the door, and then you are then seen rushing the door and entering the residence.
Yes. To grab my child that was at that door. There's nothing, no law, nobody's opinions, nobody's feelings that are going to get in between me and my child ever, what so be it. Take me to court, don't matter, I'll fight that shit. I don't care.
But what you
Charge me with destruction of property.
But what you originally stated was that you just opened the door and your daughter came out, so you walked up and grabbed her.
I never said that my daughter came out of that door.
That she came,
I walked
that you
maybe
saw her.
a foot into the door, maybe not even a foot into the door.
But you didn't
And
walk.
grabbed my child, put her on my right hip, and as he slammed me out the door, I came through my right side of the body out.
You rushed the door, causing it to swing open and cause damage to the interior of the house.
Maybe.
And on top of that,
Charge me for the house. I don't care.
all the while he's telling.
I will charge her, him,
when I asked you what he
and his
said,
wife
so
for kidnapping.
every time I've asked you anything, you've been able to remember everything, except when I asked you what did he say when you were in the house, and that is the only thing you can't remember. What he's saying to you is get out of my house.
Okay.
Which means you did not allow permission
I
to
said,
enter
give
his
me my
residence.
kid.
And then he's saying get out of my house.
I said, give me my kid.
Okay.
Do you have kids? You don't. Okay.
I do.
But you're not a mother. You don't understand that mother instinct.
Okay.
You have your wife in the house with you? Your kid's mother in the house?
Is there anything else you want to add to the statement about what occurred today?
Yeah, I would like to press charges against him for kidnapping. Him and his wife.
Well, there is no kidnapping.
Yes, there was. Holding my child hostage, I would like to press charges on it.
Okay. Well, a hostage is someone taken for ransom or in the commission of another felony. Your child wasn't taken for any felony offense or for ransom. They're being babysat by a family friend of the
No, it's not just
father and
babysitting. It's holding hostage against the mother's will. So I would like to press charges. Fine, go ahead, press charges on that then. Whatever you want to do. Let's get this shit in court though.
Okay. There's nothing else other than that. Nothing else you want to add?
Huh?
Nothing else you want to add?
Yeah, I would like to
anything that
press
occurred that you didn't
charges.
occur?
I would like to press charges.
Okay, for what?
For holding my child hostage.
Okay. This thing, camera back for me.
Arresting me? You're arresting me.
No, I'll explain everything.
For what? Are you dead ass?
You're at this time you're being placed under arrest for burglary with a battery ×2 and criminal mischief.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just would like to know.
Really? This is shit you want to do?
Ma'am, please don't scream at our witnesses, and at that point you're incriminating or intimidating a witness and a victim in a felony crime. That's another felony. So please don't talk to them when we walk by.
What the actual fuck? You're such an asshole, bro.
I have to go based on what I've been told, and based on your statements and their statements.
They kidnapped my child!
Ma'am.
They held my child from me! Put me in cuffs!
Just the initial arrest, or you'll have a chance to battle in court, where you're going to catch additional charges for yelling at them.
Thank you! Thank you!
Now we're going to the passenger side. Just face this yellow stripe right here.
Get the fuck off of me! You're being an asshole. Can you not hold on to me? I'm not resisting for shit.
I don't want you to run away.
I'm not gonna run away. Can you let go of me though?
You need to search her first, right?
Yep.
Did you call her hesitant?
Can you let go of my arm?
No, I cannot let go of you. Just watch your back.
Thank you for taking your kid's mother away from her.
Man, if you do that again, you're gonna get another felony charge. I told you 3 times already not to yell at the witnesses and the victim.
Such an asshole, bro. You really get paid for being an asshole? You think your dick bigger than that? Because you want to be a fucking asshole? Huh?
Face that way when you talk on it. I'm doing my job, ma'am.
Yeah, and your job is fucking up people's lives.
Nope, it's just
It is,
interpreting
though.
the violations of criminal law and
it is, though. Because they
protecting
literally
victims of
kidnapped my
crimes.
kid. You want to arrest me? I hope you sleep so good at night knowing you just ruined a child's life. Sitting there making calls of arresting me. Then they took my child. That's so crazy.
Step back here.
Bitch, call my mom.
Ma'am, do you have anything on you that's going to stick me, hurt me, poke me? No.
Face the vehicle. Face the vehicle. And spread your feet apart.
I'll sue the fuck out of all you too. What's your name?
Deputy Dorsey.
Yeah.
ID number is 1007. It's going to be.
Y'all remember that
in your
face,
report.
my lips.
Yes, ma'am.
With your stupid ugly ass.
Now you're just being mean, ma'am.
I am being mean. You're gonna arrest me for that and charge me for that too? Yeah.
not a violation
I'm
of
pissed
criminal
at you because y'all literally use your judgment to sit there and arrest me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Hope you feel like the fucking W too. Leaving my kid with some dude who hasn't been with my kid for 2 years. She's not comfortable with him.
Keep yelling, you're going to get more charges. Just calm down.
Alright, toss double lock. Double lock the cuffs.
You're fucking ridiculous, bro. You're fucking ridiculous. I work at a fucking trauma-free facility.
I'll put the seatbelt on.
I'll sue the fuck out of you. You specifically, bro.
You gotta pull it across like a normal seatbelt.
Is it funny to you?
I'm not even talking to you right now.
You smiling though. You're such an asshole.
You're yelling at
This
me,
is why
ma'am,
people
and you're not
hate
being very
cops.
nice right now, ma'am.
It doesn't have to be very nice. You
And
have a
now
fucking
you're just
asshole
mocking
ass face. Don't you know that?
I've been told that before.
Yeah, because it's true. It's funny, right? Can't even unlock a damn seatbelt. Feel so smart, huh?
Now you're talking to her, not me.
I'm talking to you because your hand was on it. I don't have nothing against her.
Alright, ma'am, just watch your
Show ugly
elbow.
ass. Shut the
What's she being charged for?
Burglary.
But okay, so wait, what did she steal?
It's being in her unlawfully entering a property and committing another criminal offense, damaging the door, entering the property, pushing both of them. Those are not legal. I tried to explain to her that she should have just called us.
Yeah, I
But I mean, that's hindsight's 2020. People make mistakes. I mean, I know it's a kid involved, so it's probably a little heightened, but it was the wrong decision, and it was a very wrong decision.
Gotcha. So she's just gonna be.
So she's gonna go get booked. She'll probably be issued a bond. I don't know what the bond amount is gonna be.
Okay.
Once she's there, she can call you or a family member. Then they can work with the bondsman. Usually, it's about 10%. So say, for example, it's a $10,000 bond. You have to give $1,000 cash to a bondsman or collateral. But that's all gonna be working. Once she's there, she'll be able to call them or talk to the jail. Then she'll be able to call you, relay the information, or whoever she's gonna call, and they can work on bonding her out.
Okay.
It'll be a couple hours for the report to be done, but.
Last thing, I mean, I have.
So the father's gonna get the kid before he leave, just because he's the legal parent and all that
that's
stuff.
That's what I was expecting. Should I go ahead and grab her? I don't care to. Like, I don't have no problem. I mean, I'm not into this, man. I ain't got no dog in this.
We'll just check with him about. I'm assuming he's gonna come in here and grab her, and then
I'm more
that'll
open
be it.
to let you guys take her or whatever. I don't care.
I'll talk to him real quick, and then get you out of here.
She's comfortable with me, so I mean, it's all good. But it's whatever y'all think is best.
This is your vehicle?
Yes, this is my car. This is my car.
And then obviously, if this never happens again, but in the future, if something like this going on, just call the police.
Yeah, I got you.
People take matters in their own hands all the time, and say, God forbid, that he didn't know she was showing up and she was knocking on the door like that, and they shoot her through the door or something like that. I mean, that happens all the time.
Trust me, I'm on the other side, guy, man. I don't.
But
I just hate it's like did they choose to just charge her with like whatever they could get that would like arrest her today, or could they have done anything different?
I mean, if they want to pursue charges, then we determine what the charges are, and then that's how it goes from there.
So like, oh man.
But they're also not the homeowner, and the actual owner of the property is not very happy with their.
I understand. They ain't just cool with like the door getting fixed.
Maybe that's something that can be worked on down the road.
Like, do they have a problem with me? Like, they don't even know who I am. Like
I said, I mean, at this point, attorneys are going to get involved, and
but, I mean,
just because she's charged with this doesn't mean she's going to go to prison for, you know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, like, so at this point, she's going.
She has to get booked now, and then from there, everything works out.
I'm not even going to worry about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, but I'll let him know to get the kid and all that. So pretty much everything we need to do. Obviously, she's going to go to jail.
Sure.
Debbie's probably going to go to your house to talk to your wife so you can get her statement too, and all those same forms that you filled out, essentially.
Sure.
The cops are here.
But other than that, if you guys want to get your daughter,
yes, I'll get her. This is his mom on the phone. If you wanted to kind of tell her,
if you want to explain to her what's going on, at this point, technically I can't go tell everyone what her charges are and stuff like that. So if you know about it, you can tell her, explain what's going on. But
where are they taking her?
Flagler County Inmate Facility. It's the only jail in Flagler, so.
No, it's not right, but no.
Yeah, it's right in Benell.
All right, that's fine. I'll just wait for him to get ready, then we'll leave.
Yeah, I mean, if either of you guys want to grab him, the friend said he'll bring over here. You guys can get her. He didn't want to get in the middle. He's pretty much like, yeah, it was wrong. I mean, I don't know if you have his contact, but he was saying he's willing to fix the damage to the property and stuff like that. So I'm just some way you guys, that's something you even wanted to do. That's completely separate to this, but he said he's willing to.
Yeah, we'll
try to help out and take care of that.
As far as like property damages, I want all that stuff charged to.
Oh yeah, no, she's either way, but he's saying he's offering if needed.
Yeah, he'll come by later. And we'll finish him.
Yeah.
Metro 212. Can you tune 65?
212.
It's gonna be via PX if you want to call him. We have the dealer.
10-4, I'll call in.
Sorry about 220.
No.
213.
Movie Grand Reserve, Florida. DG.
Out there.
So starting my we'll debrief one.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all really fucked up. Y'all did the wrong thing here. Oh, my poor kid. When are you gonna get braces, officer? Close that little gap tooth of yours, huh?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Why do you have a lisp?
I don't have
You can't fix that shit, can you? Huh?
No, I used to have braces when I was a kid, but...
Well, they fucked up because they didn't work for you.
I was sitting at Invisalign.
Well, it looks stupid as fuck on you.
What? My teeth look stupid on you?
Your face.
That's very unkind.
Good, I want to be unkind. You know what's unkind? Taking a mother from her child with your ugly ass. That's unkind. Oh. Your dick's probably so fucking small. You even fuck your wife anymore? You even have time doing this shitty ass job, huh? Huh? I don't need to be kind to you. I really don't.
You don't need to, but it's...
But I don't need to exactly, so I don't.
It's nice if you stay kind.
Well, I don't need to stay nice to you. You already did the fucking damage, you piece of shit. I hope your kids are embarrassing you whenever they get into high school. Yeah, they probably will.
They're very happy.
Because you're a dick.
I give them everything they need.
Yeah, I gave my kid everything she needed too. But you just ripped that the fuck away from her. Sending her off with a piece of shit dad who holds a gun up to his head in front of her saying he's gonna kill himself all the damn time. Got me so fucked up. Sit there and take one fucking report from them and want to arrest me. You got me so fucked up. I can show you video after video on why she hasn't been around her damn dad. And why I'm finally letting her see her damn dad. And why I don't let them around them.
You didn't tell me that earlier.
I've been telling you that shit.
You did not say that not one time.
Yeah, been telling you that shit. Y'all fucked up so bad. Maybe you should just get the full story before you sit there and put a girl's panicked in fucking cuffs.
What do you call me for 10 minutes? Is that not me getting...
Sorry I didn't hear you over your list. I really didn't hear you for real. No one can fucking trust y'all.
I don't know what that means, but...
Because y'all are pieces of shit. Like, I don't know how you feel so good doing your job every day. Taking fucking kids away from their mothers and shit.
Damn, I didn't burglarize anyone.
They kidnapped my kid. They withheld my kid from me. They held my kid hostage. I did anything I could do to get to my kid. If you were a mother, you would know.
Except all the
Y'all ain't fucking trustworthy for shit. Well, you do a shitty job. You do a really fucking shitty job. And I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you. You specifically, because I feel like you was the one who made the call. That other white cop was pretty fucking chill, honestly. And I feel like this girl just going along with whatever you say, honestly, because she wanted to smirk after you was smirking and shit. It was so funny, right? Getting that seatbelt on me. Y'all think you did something.
What does the color of our skin have to do with it?
I'm just describing so you know.
So you're focusing on my skin color. That's kind of odd, ma'am.
It's really not odd. I'm just pointing out that he's the white one.
My skin color, ma'am.
That the one that was speaking was white. He wasn't fucking purple. Has nothing to do with your skin color. Did you see my baby daddy? You think I have something against black people? Huh? Is that what you're insinuating?
I'm just going based on what you're saying right now, man.
Based on what I'm saying is I described someone by the color of their skin. You think you fucking slick in this power trip shit, huh?
I don't know, man.
You're literally a goofy, bro. I think my sister went to school with you. Did you go to school here? Where'd you go? Fucking goofy. You're the one responding to it, so obviously it is.
That's why I gave you a call, man.
A Coleman? What? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can't fucking speak. Can't do your job either.
I can listen now.
Hopefully you ain't got me in this car longer.
Hope so.
So where are you taking me? Banal?
Yeah, to jail.
Okay.
Flagler County Inmate Facility.
Nice.
I think it's 1002 Justice Lane.
Hope y'all feel so good sleeping at night. You know what? I work for kids who are in the foster care system. And y'all just sit there and put kids in the fucking foster care system.
I've actually never put a kid in foster care. I work for the sheriff's office, not DCF.
You're getting close for it. It's your steps that make it happen.
Why is it my steps and not...
You literally just took her only stable parent away from her.
I took her away or you took her?
You did. You did.
Ma'am.
I did what I had to do when my kid was being held hostage and she's crying for me. that's evidence in court, don't fucking worry. Look like you take a fucking nail filer and like put it in between your teeth. I'm just being truthful. Does your wife even fuck you anymore? I feel like your balls probably shrunk after you got this job. You know, Tyrell was going for that job too. Is that why you took his side? Huh? 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 Huh?
And criminal mischief.
Battery.
She damaged was gonna kick in the front door, broke the door.
They kidnapped my kid!
And then
Y'all falsely arrested me! You kidnapped my damn kid!
phone, please. And then
Yeah, you ain't telling them the full story! They kidnapped my kid! And had her held hostage! Damn right I'ma bang in the door if you hold my kid hostage! Y'all falsely arrested me! I have no previous fucking charges!
Have the kid. The intent was the kid to stay with him until December 7th or 8th when he was going to fly back to Tennessee. With the kid and bring her back, which was all covered in text. The people that were babysitting were his friends.
He said he was something about sexually assaulting my daughter!
Mad when she found out.
I didn't get mad! He said he was gonna have his kids bang my daughter!
Didn't like her. And that's when everything kind of went downhill. She arrived at the residence. Yeah, I was trying to get out of the van.
They wouldn't give me my kid!
Not like people have inside, but her banging the door breaking.
I went in to get my kid! Tell the full story! They kidnapped my kid!
Biological father, they're separated but still married. He had the kid and he went to work, so he was living in her case. She didn't like that.
No, it's not that I didn't like that. Her husband said that they were gonna gangbang my daughter! You fucking fucks!
Homeowner started chasing her because he's like, I don't know what's going on. Like, she doesn't have the kid. She brought him out to cook him, so she's following him.
They would not give me my kid. They held my kid hostage!
And then,
It's helping me. I don't care.
he said he saw us.
Y'all on your own side. Stay over that way.
Going to a random driveway. They couldn't explain why they said they're going to a safe area. I said, why are you in the driveway? They said, I don't know.
You know, my dad trained all of the sheriffs in Flagler County for self-defense. Yeah, you fucked with the wrong bitch. You fucked with the fucking wrong one.
What does that mean? Your father. I said, what does that mean?
I'll spit on your shoes. That's what it means.
Huh?
Figuratively, not literally. Thank you. Get your ears checked, buddy.
Hope you didn't make any threats.
I didn't make no threats. Okay. Said I'll spit at your shoes figuratively, not literally. Obviously, I can't spit at your shoes. I'm behind a fucking plastic wall.
That would be another felony.
Yeah, okay. Well, nobody's spitting. Nobody did spit. It means I don't care what you're saying.